Oh, sorry.
I can cuddle.
Here, scoot over a little bit. Come on over, Leslie. Good morning, everyone. How is everyone? Yes.
But are you not loving it? I know.
I know. I was just going to say, I'd rather have rain than the smoke.
I like that my windows and doors can be open, fresh air can come in.
Yes. It's fantastic. So today is Saturday, October 22nd. How's everyone's week? Did anyone do anything fun? Where were you?
We were in central Idaho.
Oh, so fun. Lots of good food, lots of good music. Good. Ooh. Oh, the cutest. Did you just want to go like this to all of them and say, you're so fluffy?
They were out doing their jobs.
Oh.
We went to the station.
Mm-hmm.
They were their best friends.
Yes, you did. And how was it? We're going to talk about that in a slide. Ooh, the clams. Good. You had that too? Oh, yeah. Rave reviews coming out on those clams.
Mm-hmm.
Delicious. I know. Dino's got some. Good morning, Carl. Some amazing talent. Well, we've had a busy week around here. We finally had some rain come, which is great. We've been busy with Craft Beer Week, which Wednesday we did the brewery tour, and then we had a blind beer tasting to see if people could guess the different varietals of beer, which I heard a couple of people.
Mm-hmm. A couple people got it.
Which is good. Last night we had our beer dinner. Today we have a beer cooking demo. And then the beer specials in the restaurant. Yeah, which will be delightful. I was looking, we have an app for our team, and we have access. It functions like Facebook, right? So you can post pictures and we can see what other properties are doing. And one of them did a pumpkin beer tasting with like 6 different breweries' versions of the pumpkin beer. And I think I might advocate for that next year because I'm the queen of basic and fall. So why not? Pumpkin beer thing. Yes. We need to write that down. That's really good. Write it down in your noggin. Steel trap. There you go. Perfect. Well, thank you everyone for coming. As we already kind of chatted about, we're going to talk about our brewery tour in Tacoma. We went to 4 different breweries. We went to the oldest brewery and the newest brewery. It was a walking tour. It was a little smoky, which was unfortunate when you're out traipsing around to have it be smoky, but it was a really fun experience. And yeah, lots of hills, lots of hills. But it was fun. We went to the Heidelman
Brewery.
Thank you. Which is now 7 Seas Brewing. And a funny story about it, we were with some members who grew up in this area. I grew up in Seattle, so Rainier beer was like that was our jam, and they were talking about the Heidelman beer. And so 7 Seas, when they took over that brewery, they did like a special release batch of the Heidelman beer to like honor the old one. And it was only supposed to be limited release, and then it sold out so fast and people raved about it that now they brew it in cans. So that was kind of fun. They just assumed it was going to be this like obsolete thing past, and the people said, nope, we want our classic brewski. So they gave it to them.
Smart people.
Yeah, smart people. But I would say 7 Seas was fantastic. It's on top of this middle picture is from 7 Seas. It's on top like a big warehouse feel, and it's all ages, and they have beer, and then they also have kombucha on tap, cider on tap, and then they had wine. And then they had some select snacks, and it looked like they were getting ready to open a sandwich shop. But they had some arcade games, and there was a group doing like needlepoint stitching while we were there, which was kind of cool. But
It's a really kind of great idea. So it's one big giant room, like she said, a warehouse. And then within that, kind of around the outside of the room, it is different vendors that have kind of, by saying the word stalls, that's not quite the right word. But so you have the brewery, and then like she said, you have somebody that owns their kombucha stand. There's a couple of different restaurants, if you will, kind of like what you see in the back of that picture where they're all the way in the back where it says pickup. And they have the big picnic tables. So if you're ever looking to get a group together and you're in Tacoma, you can fit 12 people without a reservation. You can fit 2 people without a reservation. And all ages, so grandkids could go. It's just a great meeting place. It's also right by kind of UW Tacoma. So you're really close. You're right up the hill. All the museums. So if you ever want to go do kind of a little bit of everything right there, it's kind of the perfect location. So I'm the Tacoma girl. So
yes, she is.
I will brag about Tacoma all day long, unless you say you're going to move there. Then I'll tell you it's horrible. Don't ever go.
But yes, we had a lot of fun. This was the first brewery tour that I got to do with members, so it was a good time had by all. And there were some members that I hadn't met before, so it was a fun experience to get to.
Good looking group.
It was a fun group. It was really fun to get to spend some time with people that I don't usually get to. You want to talk about One Day University?
This week we have One Day University. Thank you for putting me on the spot.
You're so welcome.
I'm going to look up here because I don't want to have to put my readers
Right
on.
there. Oh.
That's really blurry, even though it's decent sized print. So on the 24th, we have our One Day University. That's going to be all about Edgar Allan Poe.
Spooky season.
I was going to say pretty on point for the half that we're going into with Halloween coming up. Then the next day, where did modern art come from? Followed by Frida, somebody help me. Kalo. And then Love, Pain, and Painting. I can visualize her artwork. I just can't say her name.
That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday? Is that what that is?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
I had to think about that, but the only reason I knew that is because Wednesday is the 26th, and Leslie and I are going on the sightseer trip to South Canyon. That's the only reason I knew that was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And I also just scheduled all of our November One Day Universities. I think I have 20 lined up. They're not quite posted yet, but I have them all scheduled. So that will be coming out this week. And once again, they did so many
Good one.
good ones. I was like, One Day University? So many. It's great. November Fitness is posted. We have Thanksgiving Day. Some instructors will be here, some will not. Melissa is going to do a special turkey burn class in the morning. So if you're wanting to come down and work out before you pig out.
I feel like it should be a stuffing / pumpkin pie burn.
Yeah.
That's what I go for.
We'll have that, and then she's also going to teach her TRX class on Thanksgiving. So those will be our 2 fitness classes so far, and some other instructors might do some pop-ups as well.
And the pool and the hot tub will be open now.
Until 3 p.m. Yep. So the lodge closes at 3 on Thanksgiving Day so that our team can go home and enjoy their families. So October 31st, we have a couple of things going on. One of them is Scare Hunger, which we talked about a little bit last week, but this is in partnership with the Kiwanis Club with the school district. And so Joanne Brown is going to be in the parking lot. She does this every year. She sets up a collection site. She will be there from 10 to 1 if you want to bring down canned goods. And then also remember that the teens from the school district, instead of trick-or-treating for candy, they come around and they trick-or-treat for canned goods or pantry items to then donate to food banks. So if you want to contribute, you can come down and drop your things off from 10 to 1. But also remember that those teens are out there. So be grateful that they're out there.
I think
And
that's
also give them a Kit Kat while they're there.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
I think the fact, like, for those of you that don't know me, I'm not short. So I used to kind of get grief when I was trick-or-treating when I was in 4th grade because I was
Same.
taller than most of the moms of my
Same.
friends. And I think it would have been a great idea back then to be to at all ages to be able to go trick-or-treating and to be able to help those in need around us. I wish we would have thought of that a couple of years ago.
I hope they have a car though, because I'm imagining these teens wandering around with like bags of canned goods.
They're young and strong.
Yeah, but that's gonna get heavy real
just-
fast. I'm not doing that. Anyways, but we will be here from 10 to 1 in the parking lot collecting them. October 31st, we are also going to be hosting part of the Trick or Treat Trail for the Great Hallway neighborhood. They are doing a large event at their new community center down in the park across, I think it's called Discovery Park. Yep, Discovery Park. So they're doing a big event for the neighborhood kids down there. So to try and keep it safe off of the street in the dark, they're doing a big thing. And then here at the lodge from 4:30 to 6:30, if you would like to come down and bring candy, we have invited the trick-or-treaters to come to the grand living room for a little mini trick-or-treat. So last year we did it. It was a lot of fun to see the kids dressed up, some really creative costumes. My favorite from last year, there was a toddler who was an astronaut, and then the baby who was planet Earth, and it was really cute. So it's a great time if you want to come down. Part of why we do this is most of the members enjoy the trick-or-treaters, but the trick-or-treaters don't usually go into trilogy. So if you do want to experience that, MTL for a trick-or-treat station, we do ask that you supply your own candy, but you're welcome to come on down and we'll be here to welcome the trick-or-treaters.
I would also request that I'm going to bring in some canned goods, and I won't be here on the 31st. So I'm going to leave it in the office or by the concierge. So if you happen to be here and you see a pile of canned goods, please take it to your little station. And then if and when the teenagers come through, hand it out for me, pretty please.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So last year, we had one member who dressed up in a Mr. Potato Head costume. And then we had the team dressed up, but we were outside last year. So most of the members just wore like sweaters because it was cold. But some wore like witches' hats or fun hats if you want. But you're more than welcome to dress up if you want to. We like to have fun around here. I don't know if you guys all know that. But fun.
We like a good theme.
We love
a good theme.
Leslie and I have some really good themes planned for next year, and we're really excited. So, sneak peek.
I was going to say it. Say it.
The polka dot party.
So music and shape themed.
Yeah,
We think it's going to be a blast.
it's gonna be great. If no one comes, we'll be.
We're
there
going to
dancing.
enjoy it.
It'll be
We
great.
will enjoy it. Polka
Ooh,
dancing.
but that could be another one. Oh. Barney, I bet you might have a square joke before then that you could bring to the party. If you don't work on it now. So November, we will be kicking off Gate to Gate. We are doing something different this year. So rather than doing a step competition amongst ourselves and the other properties, we are benefiting St. Jude's, which is pretty awesome. Central Services had this fantastic idea to partner with them. So all of the properties will be participating. It is we asked for a $10 minimum donation. The link isn't quite active, but I will post it so that you can sign up as soon as it is. We do have our Gate to Gate walks posted. Fawn and Giovanna are helping me with those this year, so it'll be fun. We love getting our fitness team involved with different parts of activities. Yes, Carl?
I was just wondering if we can put it with the other properties. Move it like October rather than November.
I advocate for this every year because at all of the other properties, this is when it starts to cool off because they're in the hot climates. And then for us, this is when it gets really dreary and wet and cold.
Probably the dreariest and wet month of the year.
Yes, exactly. So this is a conversation that I will continue to welcome and continue to advocate for us. But I will say that even with it, we had some of the top steppers, even regardless. So big shout out to all of us. So for Gate to Gate this year, you're welcome to donate, even if you don't want to do the walks. Please do. All of our properties have individual fundraising goals, and then we have a goal as a larger community as well. So please donate. And then at our kickoff walk, which will be the 1st of November, we have race bibs that have, I should have brought one. I'll bring one next week. It says St. Jude supporter, like you get when you do like a marathon or a 5K. And then has a number on it. And then everyone will also receive a sling backpack that says St. Jude supporter on it. So please donate, please help us out. And then feel free to sign up for those weekly walks so we can get some steps in. And then also, as we wear our things, then we spread awareness to the greater community as well. Yes.
How's the donating set up?
It's going to be through a website. So our central services team is, St. Jude's usually does their partnerships for like a one-day walk. And so it's a little bit different for us because it's a month-long celebration instead of just one day. So they're working out kind of those last-minute details, and then it will be a link online that you'll do virtually. Go ahead, Leslie.
Tomorrow we have a Seahawks watch party. It'll be right here. It'll be right here in this room. So if you haven't signed up, you can either sign up or just come join us. So we offer we offer a regular lunch menu, but then we also offer kind of like a different version of a happy hour menu. So for tomorrow, I know we have a couple of different choices, flavors of hot wings, hummus. I believe there's some meatball sliders on the menu, and I'm missing one thing that I just can't think of right now. But
Fish and chips.
Fish. Yes. As long as they have a top and a bottom. Sometimes you just got to state the obvious. Yes.
I would like to just say on behalf of this, it really is fun. It's easy to stay home and turn perfect TV, but there have only been like maybe 5 or 6 of us. We can't come tomorrow, but we come to the others. And you decorate, you give us little things to put on our drinks, and it's just fun.
Thank you, because we try, right? So this room right here is an extension of your living room. So you can stay at home and you can hoot and holler at the game, just the one of you or the two of you. You can stare at your spouse because that's what you do every day of the week. Or you can come here
And stare at us.
Stare at others, possibly get to know some new friends. We try and we kind of change the seating a little bit so it's more of theater style and everybody can kind of see each other. Obviously, everybody can see the screen, but we do a little bit of decorating and we try and make it fun.
The food is good.
Yeah.
The prices are great.
Yes. Yes.
I promise we did not pay Marcia to say these things.
Thank you. I'll write you your check later.
But yes, it's fun. We do, so a lot of our Hawks fans are also season ticket holders. So we know that when it's a home game, we usually have a little bit lower of attendance on site because most of them travel up to Seattle for the game. But we definitely appreciate those who come out. So it's fun.
I believe this is away. I believe it's away because I looked at I'm just going off of, I looked last night to see who was coming. And there's one member that is coming that typically, if it's a home game, will go to the game.
I should know this.
Yes.
I shouldn't.
It's a home game or an away game? It's in LA. Ooh, beat the Rams. Chargers, beat the Chargers. Oh yeah, the Chargers moved. That dang NFL moving all their teams around and messing with my brain.
Is this a limited amount? I mean, you have to get on a waiting list.
No, so we ask for people to register so we know how many chairs to set up. The maximum in this room is 50.
Oh,
So you're welcome, like Leslie said, you're welcome to just come down, but to help us be ready for you, please sign up so we know how many chairs to set up.
okay, if you make the Super Bowl, they're gonna open up that too, right?
When we do, we will have a full lodge celebration, maybe a parade. You just don't tempt me with a good time, Carl.
One person parade.
I will parade.
I know you will parade. I will join you.
Fun fact, we had lots of those today. During COVID, when we couldn't do indoor events, we have this large 12 flag. And so we did takeout specials for the game. And I delivered those specials to the cars with that flag on my back and would run through the parking lot, proudly displaying my 12 flag to every car. So I think Doug actually had a picture of it. So I'll see if I can find it. But it was fun. Dinner on the Orient Express. This is going to be next Sunday. We have moved the event into 2 tides due to overwhelming response. So we're able to open up more tickets for this event. It's a beautiful example of the success of the wait list. People were on the wait list, and so we were able to move the event to a larger room. So there's still tickets available. It does not include a ticket to the show. But you also don't have to go to the show to come to dinner. So it's a fantastic menu. It'll be a fun theme tonight. And registration closes for this one on Tuesday, I believe. So a couple more days to register. Veterans Day, we have a lot of great programming this year for Veterans Day. We have a Veterans Day dinner on Friday the 11th. It will be at 6 p.m. in Hawks Nest. We have a special guest speaker coming. It's $28 before tax and service charge, but it's open to anyone. So you do not have to be a veteran, but it is in partnership with our Veterans Club here. And that one is posted and ready for signups as well. I talked about this when you do Thanksgiving.
This is what I need in my life. So we are doing on Monday the 14th. We are doing facials with Elise. If you don't know Elise, Elise was a concierge here for
A while.
I was going to say for at least half of my time when I first started. She is a joy to be around. Just being in her presence puts a smile on my face. So I would assume on all of yours. But she is going to be doing facials. You can sign up for those. I'm assuming that you can sign up as of now. Perfect on MTL. Book your time and come on in. And she typically does her facials in four suits. You'll be just the 2 of you in there. I try and remember when I'm in the office to be quiet so that way you don't hear my voice echoing through. If you're in there, feel free to pound on the wall. But I think the fact that we are able to do things like the facials and then the occasional massages here is just, if I were you, I would be taking advantage of every single one. So.
And for this one, she's doing a special harvest theme. So it's farm to face. So it's going to be local, basically products, things that are coming from the earth. So it's going to be kind of a variation on the normal facials, but there's more details on MTL. This one you can do.
Perfect. And we have Thanksgiving coming up. You are more than welcome to make your reservation on Open Table. We're doing 2 seatings for our Thanksgiving buffet. So we're doing a 1 p.m. and a 3 p.m. seating. Please bring in your friends, your family, your neighbors, whatever you would like. Let us cook. Let us do the dishes. Why should you? So.
I'm signed up
Perfect.
already.
For 3?
3 for 3.
3 for 3. Perfect. I'll make sure you are right in the middle of the restaurant, standing. You know what? Can we have you come in a little early? You can greet everybody and give some jokes.
I see they've got that on a Thursday.
Yes, it is on a Thursday this year.
Yes, it will be a Thursday this year.
We're not sure what it'll be for next year, but we'll see.
Yeah, stay tuned.
Yes, yes.
And write up some jokes and put them on the table.
Oh, that would be fun.
Ooh, we I was trying to think of a funny pun with the word gobble, gaggle, gobble, giggles, gobbles, giggles, gobbles, and goblets. I don't know.
I'm trying to think of the joke about the ghost. getting scared.
Just ask Barney.
I don't know.
Yeah,
There's a reason why we have Barney, because we don't do jokes.
yeah.
We are a joke.
Yeah, but please make reservations by November 17th so that we have enough time to order those lovely turkeys and get the equipment that we need and make sure we have our harvest for us.
Yes.
It'll be a fun one. Any questions? I'm going to go and put our home people on the screen. Hi, Jeannie. Does anyone have any questions? Yes, Rich.
We've been gone for a few weeks, but I noticed when I came in one morning, the concierge sign said 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is there nobody here at 6 in the morning?
Well, they're here.
So the porter team is here, so the lodge is open, but the concierge team is here daily from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Some days they are here earlier, so Tuesdays and I think Wednesdays, Chris gets here at 6, but those hours are mainly for the phone operation, and then when we guarantee somebody to be at the desk.
Okay, because my concern was, I happened to try to swim early in the morning, and, if there's an emergency, I was just thinking nobody's here until 9 o'clock. But you say there are people.
Yep, so the porter is here, the building is open, and the lodge is open at 6 a.m.
Okay. And then just a comment, because my wife and I were talking.
Mm-hmm.
Any discussion about it seems like there's fewer and fewer times for lap swim because there's all these.
Yeah, lots going on.
organized- Anybody else say anything about that?
It's always the topic of discussion, right? The pool is always our number one hot topic. We have fitness classes in there. So Roxanne does 2 aquatic classes in there. And then we have our shallow water workout and our water babes and dudes, which are our member-led clubs in the pool. And then we have water volleyball in there, which is a member-led club. And then we also have a table tennis night league that meets in there on Wednesday night, which means the pool floor goes up. And then another member-led club, which is line dancing, which has about 70 people, which means they have to be in 2 tides. So the pool's in floor mode on Tuesdays. So yes, it's really, the pool is difficult.
That room
For
is
scheduling.
The room is in high demand, as we all know.
Yes.
So it makes it a little bit more obviously difficult for trying to appease the member-led groups, those that want to work out with the trainers, and then also those of you who want to be able to do the lap swimming and or the family swim in the afternoons. Scheduling can be fun.
So lap swimming is generally going to be mornings until, I'm trying to think off the top of my head what times those classes start.
I feel like after 9.
Yeah, so that's kind of be your kind of guaranteed lap swim time. And yes, Ron.
Okay, number one, I just wanted on the video, the generosity of this community is amazing. So we broke records, of course, for the diaper and wipes drive.
How many did we get for the diapers and wipes?
Nearly 50,000 diapers.
50,000 diapers.
And then 70,000 wipes.
That's awesome.
And what we found is that the Amazon thing worked really well. So 53% of diapers were we clicked through Amazon, and 73% of the wipes.
Awesome.
So we broke records. Then we just finished up a clothing drive.
Mm-hmm.
We got about $3,600 worth of clothing.
Awesome.
I think 400 items.
Nice.
So that's amazing. We'll have 5 statistics coming out. And then, of course, we continue to promote other events. So we love the generosity. The one that's coming up will be the gift cards. From 3 different organizations. So that'll be coming out this very soon.
Mm-hmm.
That's number one. Number two is what's the status of the interviews right now?
Yeah, great. So quick summary for those at home and watching the recording. Ron was saying a big thank you to our community. This is something that I echo wholeheartedly. Every time we do a community drive of some sort, our community shows up, which is part of what I love about being part of this community is everyone's generosity and willing to support each other. So thank you. And then the one that will be coming up with Trilogy Serves will be the gift card donation drive, which I believe is December, usually November. Okay. So more information will be coming out soon. And I'm happy to put that on MTL for Trilogy Serves. And then the second question was the update on the general manager. So the position is posted, and it's sounding like interviews are going to be starting next week for that position. So as we all know, it's a large role to fill. It's not one that's taken just with a swift of a hand. So it's not an easy one to fill. We want to make sure it's the right person and the right candidate. So that process is starting next week. Oh, thank you. We're always nuts.
We showed up for that.
Yeah, we didn't know. We just naturally
That's us.
did it.
Yes.
See, there's a reason for it.
It's Nut Day. It's National Nut Day.
Ron, for those of you who don't know, Ron Rail is basically the walking national calendar day, and he every day knows when it is Sangria Day, Nut Day, Chocolate Chip Cookie, anything and everything. Ron Rail is a walking calendar for it, so that's good. Any other questions for anyone? No? Good. Well, thank you everyone for coming. Oh yes, I have my fall craft happening at 10:30. So I'm going to be pivoting to get that set up. I'm really excited. I was excited when I drove in and it was kind of overcast and the fall colors were bright when it's overcast. And I said, well, this weather's just perfect for a fall creative expression with Paula.
I'm excited to sneak in towards the end and see everyone's lovely works of art.
It's going to be fun. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Something different. Good. Well, thank you, everyone.
Thank you.